Hi guys, welcome back, and today what we're going to be looking at is the major pentatonic. So I'm not going to throw any new scales at you deliberately. What we're going to do is be quite smart about it and take the scale we already know, the pentatonic shape, but just change one teeny little detail and suddenly you'll be able to make a major pentatonic rather than minor, okay? And it's really simple, but it can take a bit of time just to get your head around it. So I'm going to do it as slowly as I can just to make sure that you really get it. So let's just take the example that we want an A major pentatonic. So at the moment, we've really been focusing on that A minor pentatonic shape. Now, I want to keep this shape. This shape is perfect. This is the one we're going to be using still, but we're going to be changing it to major now. And the way we do it is, instead of using the first finger on the A, we're going to put your little finger on the A. Okay, just bear with me here, go with me. I know it's crazy, but by putting the little finger on the A, we kind of reposition our fingers back over here. Okay, and if you imagine that this is the second note now in that pentatonic shape. So normally we'd go first note, second note, this little finger here, right? Now, I want you to imagine that you've just done that note, but it's on A instead. And that's your root note. So A is still the root note, but with your little finger, okay? And then you just continue going up the shape as normal after that, but of course we're back here. So you're kind of imagining that you started on F sharp, as if it was an F sharp minor, and then this is your kind of second note, but of course this is the first note, okay? And this is the kind of slightly tricky thing to get your head around, but when you put it into practice, it's very simple. So we then continue as if we were kind of going through the F sharp minor pentatonic. So I've got second fret, fourth, second, fourth, second, fourth, second, fifth, second, fifth, and then back in the other direction. But the crucial thing is that we end on the A, okay, not that F sharp. Now the reason for this is that that part of the pentatonic is your minor root note. Okay, so if you're in any minor keys at any point, that's your minor root note. This part of the shape is your major root note. Okay, and I know that sounds really weird, but you'll see when I actually put a sound on now in major that it makes sense. Okay, but this is your major root note. So if I'm playing an A major, I start and end on the A. Obviously, that has to happen, but I still play through the rest of the scale. Okay, you can hear it resolves, okay? So let's just put that into some kind of perspective for you. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go to my looping station, my magical looping station, and I'm going to play just an A major, just something nice and simple, so like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we have a loop of A major, really simple, okay? Now, I'm going to come back to my A root note, so you can hear immediately. This is good, this is a resolve. If I started from the minor root note, so the F sharp in this case, it's not quite happening, is it? So, you can hear it all fits, right? If we play around a little bit with that. Okay, so it all fits, it all makes sense when you hear it. It's just getting your kind of head around that very first bit, okay? So we'll take another example just to make sure you really understand this. So let's take A sharp major pentatonic. Why not? Why the hell not? So first of all, we've got to find the A sharp. So we're going to do this again. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp. There we have it. And if I was doing A sharp minor, I'd get there with my first finger, I'd keep my first finger there, and I'd do, and we'd be playing in A sharp minor. But I want to do A sharp major. So I'm going to change that first finger for little finger, okay? And imagine now that we're going to, obviously we're kind of going backwards is the way you would kind of think about it. And imagine that we've missed the first note of the pentatonic, which in this case would have been G. So we've got that stretch, missed that entirely. But then we still carry on. It's kind of like you're playing in G minor, because obviously if I went down to here, it would be G. but I need to think of it as A sharp major because that's my resolve, that's my tonal center, as we talked about in one of the videos. That's my root note. So I'm going to do same thing with my looper, except now I'm going to do an A sharp major progression. Okay, so something really simple. Don't worry too much about this for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Later on down the course, I'm going to teach you how to do that. Okay, which is really cool. But for now, I'm now going to play A sharp major pentatonic. So there's the A sharp. I'm on my little finger to start with, and I'm going to go. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there we have it. So I've managed to put myself in the right key using a very simple trick. It's just put your little finger where your first finger would be. Okay? So your task for this lesson is to try that. Okay? Go away and just have a little play around. Just pick out to do the A major and the A sharp major that I did, and then pick out anything else you can think of. C major, B major, E major, whatever, and apply the same principle and see how you get on. And next time what we're going to do is bring it all together, everything we've learned so far, and apply it by kind of testing you on this.